Hey, welcome, welcome. Let's have a look at this. Whatever this is, alright? Looks a bit like, I don't know, Matrix Reloaded. No idea. It should be Lego Batman, that's what it said when I installed it and launched it, but these graphical bugs here are amazing. Let's get into the game and show you how it looks like. Quite special, right? Some of these graphical bugs really have some charm to them. So this is what it looks like in game. Your game's play is working, but it's not rendering correctly, right? There's something not quite working. And this is Lego Batman installed from Epic Games with Heroic. So if you're running into issues like this, or maybe even just having a black screen, stuff not being rendered, I'll show you how to fix it here. So let's get out of here, right? This is not quite playable, at least I'm not able to play this game blind. So we want to get the fix done in Heroic. For that I pretty much always go to desktop mode, because there's some bugs that can happen if you do some of these fixes in gaming mode. Steam OS's window manager sometimes struggles. So we just swap over, I would suggest you do the same, and then we go to launch Heroic. And I'm going to show you my settings, just so you can compare that everything is looking as it should. So if we go here, like right now it's on Proton latest, let me swap it to 1025. Latest also works, but maybe in a month it will be changed and different, so I can't tell you if it will work in a month from now. So 1025 is working, the GE version. And the settings are all standard. I didn't change anything here from the installation, besides my install folder. I put it on the SD card. And this is all. Double check yours, that nothing has been changed or nothing is different on your end now, because some settings can keep your controls from working. So this is the Proton version, and to fix it we just go all the way down here and we want to run an exam prefix. And we will be landing in the install folder. You should be in your install folder, if not, find it, go in there, and then there's the DirectX folder. Get in there, you want to grab the DX setup. There it is, select it, and you can see it flashing. That means it's working in the background. So we just give it a few seconds, and then it will pop up, hopefully directly up here, or just in the background here, you see it. And this is the old school DirectX setup. We want to accept it, let it install, and of course, as we can imagine, right, if this game or the prefix doesn't have the right DX installed, it's not gonna run. So with this we are already set. There's a few things still kind of buggy about the game. I could show you, like the frame limiter is not working, which is also quite amazing to see. So let's get back to gaming mode. It's always like a bit more relaxing to be in for gaming, right? Yeah, now when we go to Lego Batman, you can look at the top left already to see what I mean with the frame limit not working. Like while it's launching, we're at 30, right? Let's see it shoot up, which makes my Steam Deck spin like crazy. Here we go. 600, and it will keep going up. It's an old game, right? 2008, but it's quite a decent one. Yeah, and if I can show you, right, that if I'm in performance settings, right? Sorry. That was the wrong button. Okay, so here you can see I already turned off full screen because it doesn't work, but see I can turn it on and it doesn't change a thing. So if you don't want your battery to burn through in like 5 seconds for getting like 600 extra frames that you won't use, you can use the in-game options, go to video, and you bring VSync to on, accept, and your Steam Deck will be very thankful for this. And with this, you will get very good battery life of this game. I would say on the LCD probably 6 hours or so. This game uses not much, it's old, but it's a fun game. And like this, it's playable now. You can play a new game and enjoy it as it is from Epic Games if you have it. So thanks for watching, have a good one. I'll see you next time. Huh? Bye bye.